Oh, we're live? Hello, everybody, cherished friends and global community members. Welcome, welcome, welcome to an exquisite evening of art, inspiration, and yes, of course, connection. My name is Alexa Spatty, your trusty full moon anchor. How is everyone feeling tonight? We're good? Okay. All right. All right. Okay, that, I can get behind that. Amazing. Are there any newcomers in the house? Yes. Any members? We got some members? Amazing. For those who are tuning in online, be sure to pop your location in the comments, you dig? Whether you're here with us in person or teleporting from the most remote corners of the cosmos, we extend our heartfelt gratitude for you being part of this moment right here, right now. So prepare yourselves for an extraordinary night filled with wisdom, poetry, and music, courtesy of our artist friends from the community. All that is required is your presence. Is that okay with you? Yeah? All right, well, with your consent, let's prepare for launch. Relax, engage, and allow your hearts to kick into high gear as we welcome our first presenters. You know them. We love them. Please put your hands together for visionary artists and CoSM founders, Allyson Grey and Allyson Grey.
Oh my God, we're here again. Isn't this the most wonderful thing ever? Welcome, everyone. So good to see you all. Well, welcome to CoSM's full moon ceremony. So, tonight's celebration, we are honoring the 258th in an unbroken chain of CoSM full moon ceremonies that began on January of 2003. That's 20 years. At the advice of a wise shaman, we held the first full moon ceremony in our Brooklyn loft with a few friends like Rosie, who is here tonight. CoSM's initiating prayer committee. Our intention was to pray for the personal aspirations of everyone who attended and to envision together building a chapel of sacred mirrors, a visionary art sanctuary to serve a greater community. To honor this very unique moment together here with you, we consider the number 258 in representing this particular time and place in our shared journey. You all can reflect on a personal symbolic meaning of the number 258 by adding together the numbers 2 plus 5 plus 8, making number 15, which you add together again, and you get the number 6. 6, guess what, is the number representing, guess what? Community. It is, honestly. 6 is associated with bees and the hive, as well as family life and social units. 6 is said to signify the cultivation of perfect balance between the material world and the spiritual world. Tonight, we are a spiritual, material community, and we can all savor the moment of balance that gathering together from many places represents right here, right now. So, who has come here from the farthest place away? Who's here from very far? Just tell us, yell it out. Florida. Where? Florida. Florida. Anybody else? Florida's far. Alberta, Canada. Oh, I've been there. I lived there. And how about, who did you hear over here? Seattle is far. Well, thank you so much for coming. Where are you from? Los Angeles. Well, it's the other corner of the continent. Now, who here is a neighbor? Anybody live nearby? All right, a lot of people live nearby. Anybody live in Wappinger? Anybody from Wappinger? Okay, we're going to bring some Wappinger neighbors next time. Where are you living nearby? Beacon. Well, there you go. It's just 10 minutes. Poughkeepsie, 20 minutes. Fishkill next door. We're incredible. All right. So we have neighbors. Thank you, neighbors. We always want some neighbors, too. Well, thank you all so much for coming. And now, Alex, my darling, my sweet, my inspiration in life, tell us about the significance of celebrating the full moon, and also touch on the subject of tonight's theme, community.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Allyson. And really, thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. It's just extraordinary to fill this room with a community. Well, the full moon is our glowing cosmic friend in the night sky. Brings a high tide of the spirit. Our soul feels an affinity with this luminous orb. Because of the moon's influence on our bodies and the oceans, the agricultural seasons, for thousands of years, communities have gathered to honor and celebrate each cycle. The full moon is a reflecting surface, mirroring the greater light of the sun, just as each of us is a sacred mirror, reflecting the greater light of spirit. So thank you all for coming and considering the importance of community. What connects many of us in the CoSM community is our familiarity with visionary states of consciousness. This is a kind of unique bond that extends beyond the realms of ordinary human connection to kind of the supernatural regions. I think we each have a higher self or a guardian angel, a spiritual presence that accompanies us everywhere. A spirit entourage of beings travel with us as part of our energy field. Coming together in groups, our spirit friends get to know each other and bond together as well. So turn inside now for a moment. Just close your eyes and imagine a collective energy field of angels meeting and greeting each other, creating a benevolent space of wisdom and compassion that surrounds us. And I offer this prayer. We give thanks for the spiritual forces that have guided our lives and work in the past. And we ask that they continue to support us and guide our words and deeds. We give our thanks to the ancestors and the nature spirits that surround and sustain the web of life and this sacred space. Amen. Sacred spaces are attractors of psychic energy. They're vortexes of spiritual forces. Sacred spaces align with geographical features that are integral to their beauty and symbolism and power. Many temples are built on mountains to resonate with the metaphor of ascension. so the peak of awareness can be woven in to the actuality of a pilgrim's visit. Ancient temples in Bali feature sacred waters in which you can bathe. So the symbolism and reality of cleansing and purification becomes part of a pilgrim's experience. Well, the natural feature that aligns with CoSM, of course, is the hill. There's an ascension here, and the woods, but especially the Hudson River. We're so close. CoSM is in the town of Wappinger. The Wappinger native people inhabited this land before the river was named after the Dutch explorer Henry Hudson. On the east side of the river, from Manhattan to Poughkeepsie, the Wappinger lived for centuries. Because the sun rises in the east, the Wappinger were identified with the dawn. They were river people who called the river the Mohicanituck, the great flow that goes both ways. The Mohicanituck, or the Hudson River, is a rare tidal river, a moon river that reverses directions 4 times a day. The gravitational force of the moon pulls the water upstream from the Atlantic Ocean all the way past the town of Wappinger to Poughkeepsie. And there it just kind of turns around. CoSM is within the moon's magical influence on the water. So the river, it's a powerful symbol of community. Each one of us is like a stream of consciousness flowing toward the river. And as we enter the river, we join the community. And our journey is accelerated toward where? You know, our spiritual journeys and the ocean of infinite awareness, the universal love, God consciousness. So how do we interpret the metaphor of a river that flows both downstream and then upstream? Like a cosmic breath, you know, a polar kind of breathing flow. Perhaps the ocean of holy presence is infusing the community with a special power, a blessing to fulfill Spirit's plan. I've regarded it as one of the special qualities of this site. The tidal river blesses our ability to have come so far in a challenging and unlikely experiment to create a new kind of radically welcoming art church. Well, lately, I've been thinking a lot about the word Theurgy. It's a word that means divine working or God doing. Theurgy is associated with magic ritual and means engaging in the practice that brings us closer to spiritual source. Now, I think the creative arts and painting could be one of these ritual activities with the right intention and action that aligns you with the creative source. Gathering for community is a communal form of theurgy. In Tibetan Buddhism, the mantric syllable ah means primordial purity. Buddhists believe that everyone is already enlightened. We all have Buddha nature, but we just have obstacles to recognizing our already awakened state. And one of the ways that we can clear away those obstacles is to affirm our true nature through mantra. So let us join our voices together and with a long breath, voice the mantra Ah 3 times, invoking and affirming the primordial perfection of your body, your mind, and your spirit. So we'll do it 3 times. Thank you. Woo. Yeah. No, I mean, you know what? Now you know what they mean by that, you know? Yeah. So as a spiritual community, we can also take action by becoming a member. This small contribution ensures the continued benefit of a sacred site. And to the members here tonight, all of us thank you. As August is Community and Membership Month, we ask members to please stand. Could you, if you're a member of CoSM, please stand. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Thank you, thank you. Okay, remain standing for a moment. Yeah, so thank you, everyone who has come here tonight, including Johnny. Okay. Whether you're an active member or a future member, we're grateful to you for building sacred space together. And now, we're going to perform a soul marriage. It's a ritual to align you and empower you with your own individual creative spirit. If you'd like to be married to your soul, please join the members in standing to perform this theurgical ceremony. Thank you. Yeah. Well, soul marriage is a commitment to your own and the world's transformation. So just repeat after me. For the benefit of myself and all beings, I, and then you say your name, I, Alex Grey, do solemnly swear to love, honor, and obey my soul. My path to realization and relationship with a higher, deeper creative power. For better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, from now and forevermore. Amen. You may kiss yourself. Okay, you can be seated. Thank you. So as a creative spiritual community, our next phase, just wanted to cue you in, that we'd like to complete the sculptural exterior of Entheon. To manifest this architectural countenance of the visionary art sanctuary, giant sculpted faces must be cast in concrete, a special kind of concrete, and mounted to the surface of the building. This monumental, interconnected faces will present an image of transcendental unity, representing all the sacred paths, a continuous band of Godheads as one giant head. Above each eye, on every face, an emblem will represent the many sacred traditions of the world. Angels of creativity, wielding a paintbrush, will be placed like tears of mercy crying from the many-faced Godhead. The cosmic eyes of the Creator will connect with human eyes through the angels of creation that unite every world religion, as every spiritual path includes sacred art. The purpose of Entheon's Sanctuary of Visionary Art is to share creations inspired by mystical journeys that convey spiritual truth. Completing the building will make Entheon a landmark. Please help us make this sacred offering to the world. In closing, I'd like to point out the painting behind me. Net of Being, a work that took many years to complete, and it portrays a realm that I entered during an ayahuasca journey. Each being in the grid is composed of fire and eyes with galaxies. Galaxies in every window. At their hearts and upper foreheads, they're joined with their neighbors, creating an infinite web in every direction, horizontally and vertically. Now, countless people have told me that they've experienced a very similar vision while in an altered state, which is, I think, an extraordinary confirmation of an archetypal dimension of consciousness, accessible through the proper catalyst in the right set and setting. This image proposes a symbol of a networked self, an infinitely interconnected transcendental node seeing in every direction, part of a vast continuum of God selves. A community is a net of beings, a web of relationships, selves united through a collective vision, a language with shared meaning. At CoSM, creativity is that unifying thread. So, beloved friends, let us never underestimate the power of the connections that we make within this sacred community. And may we be mindful of the words that we speak, the actions that we take, and the energy that we bring into the community. By cultivating an atmosphere of acceptance and respect and love, we create a space where every soul can find belonging. Our shared experiences and insights and love have the potential to ignite a spark of transformation within us and radiate outwards into the world. May our community continue to thrive and inspire others, for it is through our unity of creative purpose that we find the strength and courage to navigate the ever-changing currents in life's challenging journeys. Blessings to you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, we are. I wanted to just tell you how wonderful that was. I thought you were genius, of course. Brilliant. And then we wanted to invite to the stage our first performer and poet of wonder, Brett Bevel, who's an old friend, a dear friend, and an Omegan for decades, and a wonderful tribe they are. So thank you so much, Brett, for being here.
Thank you. I'm going to read a poem that I wrote about 16 years ago. I think it was shortly after you bought the land here. And it's called CoSM, for Alex and Allyson Grey. Seated portal of planetary mind, humanity's eye finally opened. This godsend of architecture beams, magnificent, rotating to the music of pi, unveiling the eternal open song, heart diamond radiating, that hears the scream of earth giving birth to this cosmic awakening. Who are we here, if not God and goddess, witness to love's eternal pleasure dance, sacrament of soul to soul, drops of ocean within divine waters of all creation, a 21st century holy grail anointed to the land. Hands in brotherhood building, sisters weaving tapestries of communal outreach to heaven. This is a visionary food bank, nourishing our peak transaction of ecstatic experience. For your chapel, roomy world spinning poems to the beloved divine. For your sacred lotus memory did Van Gogh's brush touch those places where sanity ends and eternity is everything. For your mirrors did Blake have his vision stored in words where all the hills echoed. It is time for God to rain capsules of gold into each gully fingerprint upon your artist's hands. Touch your face in infinity's timeless photo album, and there you will find no reason to be afraid. Evaporate all-knowing, emptiness is its own awakening. May the feelings of belief grow strong like cosmic dynamite to thrust out all doubts that your mission has ever been anything less than a 21st century wonder of the world, so grand that even the Sphinx would be tempted to fly from Giza, walk upon the riddles of all mystery and dance itself into this new Hudson home. Here, lightning vanishes, turning into song. These babies are born with brush and acrylic. We have known this for centuries, since the time of Moses, when he pressed your hand against the Ark of the Covenant and said, "This too you shall build in a future time." And no less will your own tests be. Yet no less your miracles as well. For when the mighty river parts and the artists of America are released from their slavery to academic mind, allowed to worship once more in the land you have given them. Go then to the mountaintop and know you will never be forsaken. All mind on this planet is one, waiting to be awakened, and may this cornerstone of this chapel be the cornerstone of world peace, and worshiping the sun, singing the myriad names of God without fail. So too have we all been dreaming this from the beginning of time. So it is to the trumpets do announce this reverence of spiritual wisdom has found its perfect form. And there we may rest for all eternity, knowing that this chapel was our body and our lives were simply its moment of conception, however passionate. A spark that lit the mind of humanity to curiously open its sleeping eye, awaken to the impossible yet absolutely certain possibility of now, and finally, in perfect vision of freedom, begin to see.
That was incredible. Thank you so much, Brett. You are an amazing, amazing poet, published poet, and very beloved. So, yeah. There you go.
That blew me away. That was really beautiful. I think I remember hearing that once, maybe right around the time you composed that and came in and shared it, and it blew my mind then. But that was, like you said, 14 years ago. Wow. Yeah. Okay, well, we aspire to that.
We do, we do. We try to live up to it. But, you know, our next performers are coming up in a moment, but we have to change the stage because they're musicians. But they're not only musicians, by the way. They're also live painting tonight. So we're very excited about that.
Ryan Bloom and Sophia.
Ryan Bloom and Sophia. And so we're going to, but before we change the set, I want to tell you one thing we're going to do. We're all going to turn and look at the camera and wave to the remote room and all the people in the audience. Just because there's people from all over the world out there. Say hello. Hello. We love you out there. The people in the remote room and out in the world. And now, during the time that we change the set, we have a little assignment that you can decide to participate in, and that is this. Everybody will turn to a person that they have never spoken to before, not the person you came with, somebody new behind you, in front of you, or beside you, on either side, and you can introduce yourself and find out something about somebody else that you don't know. So that's how we grow the community, okay? Here we go. We're doing it. So now we need a towel. Now we need a towel. Hey, you. There at the edge?
Should we meet someone?
Let's meet someone we've never met before.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
I'm gonna.
I know you. I know you. I don't know you.
This is Laura.
Well,
She
that-
just moved to be here. I was like, you gotta be part of this community. two or you want me to?
As one. As one. As one. Doesn't do it. As one. As one. As one. As one.
Oh, that was so nice, wasn't it?
Oh, let me re-announce our wonderful musicians, Ryan Bloom and Sophia. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Hello. Hey, everyone. I'm Sophia Sterla, Ryan Bloom. So honored to be here. Thank you so much. This song is easy to catch and sing along with, so please do when you feel it. You can hum, you can sing every other word, or express yourself vocally. And with permission, if people's bodies feel like moving, okay, if your body feels like moving, say yes to the invitation. Strong wind, deep water, tall trees, warm fire. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my soul. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my soul. Strong wind, deep water, tall trees, warm fire. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my soul. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my soul. Hey, 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 Strong wind, deep water, tall trees, warm fire. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my soul. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my soul. Strong wind, deep water, tall trees, warm fire. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my soul. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my soul. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ho. Hey ya, 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 ho. Hey ya, 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 ho. Hey ya, 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 ho. Hey ya, 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 ho. Hey ya, 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 ho. Hey ya, 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 ho. Hey ya, 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 ho.
Yeah, I guess so. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That was so beautiful. Okay, we're gonna change the set a little bit here again. Just a moment. There we go. There you go. Wow. Well, we are going to have some music around the fire tonight with Michael Birdie, and maybe our guitarist will join us as well. Well, I have a poem. You know, I mean, I defer to the maestro over here, Brett Bevel. But I have, you know, for a couple of years, I have a poem on the theme of tonight, community. So here we go. A community teems with benefits that can support our visions and goals. Relationships improve our overall health, and well-being is good for our souls. With community, there's a sense of belonging to an environment of connection. Surrounded by comrades, we're not alone. Like-mindedness can offer protection. An interspiritual alliance assures a wide, varied diversity. Folks from many walks of life form a unique life story university. If your aim is accountability, spirit friends are a natural resource. They'll hold your feet to the fire. Your integrity, they'd be glad to enforce. When taking healthy new habits, share with others your highest intentions. Spirit friends will praise tenacity, standing by with motivating interventions. Friend circles surround life's mission with positivity, energy, and encouragement. ensuring a path toward future reward and compassion and emotional nourishment. Social support can be a life raft when circumstances cannot get a grip. Studies link improved health outcomes with meditation and spirit fellowship. Soul-centered words of encouragement can comfort anyone willing to hear it. And life expectancy is actually bolstered with the aid of the community's spirit. Science has compared health interventions in exhaustive medical review and found that folks in spiritual communities live way longer than others do. In fact, that creativity is a health factor that's multiplied by a spiritual path. Making art with community adds dual benefits. Take action and apply the math. With shared interest, intentions, and connection, we take our part in community. Belonging to something bigger brings to our life meaning and a sense of unity. The first CoSM gatherings met in solidarity as an initiating prayer committee, advocates for building a Sacred Mirrors Chapel. The first one was in New York City. For those who joined the first full moons, we prayed also for their intentions, that their visions be realized in abundance with the Almighty's blessed intervention. Each full moon at CoSM fulfills another link of our unbroken chain of prayer, that our community will return here with friends and family from everywhere. Members are ambassadors, a stand for CoSM's enduring survival, a multi-generational offering to current visionaries as well as those archival. CoSM members cherish sacred art as relics that merit conserving. A temple of spirit provides a sanctuary for art that's well-deserving. Can acceptance and love of all traditions be worthy of celebrating? Aren't these the values we honor and all have been long waiting? A sanctuary is a holy place in gratitude for the blessed divine, passed from generation to generation as a chapel or a shrine. In remembrance of a heaven vision we know we all have had, a community of loved ones who've shared a spiritual launching pad. Together, we can leave a legacy of the paradise we all perceive. May CoSM community outlive us all through a future we co-conceive. When we spread our love to many folks, we live life with ease and grace. The inevitable consequence of love is building sacred space. Thank you. Well, now it's your turn. It's your turn, every one of you. We encourage you now to offer a blessing or a declaration. So we all know what a blessing is. You know, we bless, babies and marriages and all kinds of things. Our birthdays, we bless that. Anybody have a birthday tonight? Not tonight. You do? Oh, happy birthday. Okay, I knew it. There's got to be one, right? Anyway, so there's blessings for, our great accomplishments and all kinds of things. We know that. The declaration, though, is what I was just talking about, which is declaring to your community. When you declare to your community something that you intend, they hold your feet to the fire. That's what I was saying. They make sure that you keep your word. So if anybody wants to be supported in any declaration that you might have, a project, something that you're going to do or give up doing, whatever you want to do, we love that. So let's hear from anybody out there who has a blessing or a declaration. Just raise your hand. Who wants to be first? Yes, please. Yeah, well, you did it, girl. You're awesome.
Test 1, 2.
Hello, everyone. My name is Gloria Maria Janser. I'm from Colombia, came here 27 years ago, and this has become my home. And thank you for America for allowing me to be an America citizen and this becoming my home. And being here has been in my bucket list. Being in front of your paintings and your paintings, Allyson, it's just no words to explain the feeling to be in front after for so many years looking in those paintings through the books. So my declaration today, I am one with everything that is. And I see in that vision through your eyes. I see you. I see you as you see me. As I see you all. Because we are all beautiful, we are all powerful, and we are amazing human beings, and we are here receiving this energy and connected with this sacred space. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you so much.
much.
Beautiful. That was a beautiful start.
Yes, it was. I couldn't agree more.
Now, who else
Who's
has
next?
it? Who's next? Who has a blessing or a declaration? Raise
Short
your
and
hand.
sweet.
Oh my God, Fun Young Moon. Our own Fun Young Moon is over here with a blessing or a declaration.
What's up, Alexa? Thank you. Hi, Alex and Allyson. I'll make this brief.
Oh.
I want to make a declaration, and hi, y'all beautiful. A declaration, Brad, that was amazing. Okay, really, I'm going to speed up now. A declaration in front of the whole community. When I performed here last full moon in the slot that Brad had tonight, I had an epiphany that night that to present professionally at the level of CoSM was my mission, regardless of what I thought of in the head before of it connected financially, and that's how I made my living. And I declare tonight to have a new record ready for people to listen to by my birthday, which is March 4th, a command from the universe, March 4th. And so basically 6 months, and it's already there. I just have to make it that I can gift it to the world. Aho.
All right.
Awesome.
Word.
It's already there. March 4th. All right. Thank you, Mooney. Who's else
next?
would like to? You have a blessing or a declaration? Yes.
Hi, everybody. I want to make a declaration. I'm on a bit of a pilgrimage, and I am learning as much as I can and meeting all the beautiful people and hearing what they have to say. And I'm learning how to be a healer. I can feel that I have this power in me, and I want to figure out what it is. And I just thank everyone and the whole universe for guiding me on a path of discovery. And that's my declaration to all of you and everyone in every time of everywhere, that I declare I'm here to help you in some fashion, and in that fashion also help myself, and then that means everything and everyone. So that's my declaration.
Let's put a name with that declaration. Wait. Let's put a name with that declaration.
My name is Deanne.
Deanne. Thank you, Deanne.
Yeah. The cosmic yes.
Where? Where am I going? Oh, coming.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. My name is Erica.
Hi, Erica.
Hello.
Hi, Erica.
Hi. I don't even, my body guided me here today. I was not planning on being here tonight. I work really, really hard during the week. I work in Lower Manhattan, really incredible job. I love it so much, and it's like 80 plus hours a week. And that's my community, but when I'm in that community, it's like, go, drive. It's like, and then by the time I slept in at 8 this morning, which is really late for me. And then all day today, I've been just really tired. I've just been really tired, even after getting a lot of sleep. And I was doing personal expenses and stuff, and I found your email, and I'm like, yes, credit card charge. Yep, what am I doing? I don't know, but we're going there. And I feel like I need community outside of work. Like, I feel like I need, like, from the moment I walked in here, I was like, oh, I really feel it in my body. I feel, like, nourished. Just even 5 minutes of walking in here. So I met these two beautiful people here, and Sabrina's like, all my best friends work here. And I'm like, she's amazing. And she's talking about like fire circles here and stuff, and I'm like, I should be a member, I guess.
Yay! All right.
This is, I just am so grateful for God. I'm so grateful for all the love that just pulled me here without me even thinking. And just thank you all for the energy and this gorgeous music and the singing and the toning. I felt body chills doing that. Just like, wow, I really feel like this feels like home. It feels like, thank you.
Oh. Your name one more time. Alexa, name one more time.
Erica.
Erica, we support you. Okay.
Wow.
Rosie. Uh-oh.
So I was in a bit of a funk because of the, I'm a double Pisces, and the news and Hawaii and what caused the fires and all these sexual horrible things with children, and I was just in a funk. But I was trying I said I was going to start this week to do this process where you don't say anything negative about anyone. You, not even yourself, you just hold everything in a positive light. And so, we drove up here, and we're in traffic, and somebody was tailgating, and then some guy pulled over from the left lane and went and cut off a person getting on. I'm thinking to myself, what an asshole. But then I realized, I can't even do it on the ride up here. And then we pull up, and we drop off my bags, and everybody wants, I have a little injury, so everybody on the staff was helping me and hugging me, and immediately I just felt so much love, just like you were thinking. I just said, I don't have anything negative I could say about anybody. From the minute I stepped on these grounds to this moment, I'm just feeling so much love. And I know that if I could just, do that for this whole week and hold a more positive vision for this whole planet, maybe I could transform the whole planet. Anyway, so I want you to
everybody.
Hold me to being, not saying anything negative and seeing a positive vision for the future here. But,
We do. Thank you. Rosie.
That's beautiful.
I just have to, what are you going to say?
I was just going to say, that's why they call it a practice. It doesn't mean that it means that you notice when it comes up like that. I think that's really, actually, it's important because it's all of us, and by making that cosmic yes, and just an experiment, it's great. That's awesome.
Well, I have a declaration that if with Mike and Rosie's support, that we restart the practice of sand mandalas on the full moon, and the worlds are turning. Yeah. Sand mandalas are coming back. All right, that's it. For those, how many of you have participated in a sand mandala at CoSM? Boo! Just a few of us. Well, you have something great to look forward to. All right. So who else has a blessing or declaration? Look at that. We have 3 over here now.
Which one do you want to
Run
start?
run around. How about back there?
Hello, my name is Karen, and I just wanted to thank you guys so much because over COVID, I found you through just someone else posting about CoSM, and I've always considered myself someone who's not creative, and I've always had this story that like, I can't draw, and I'm not creative, you know, it's just like this story. And for some reason one day I was like, I'm just gonna go to this Zoom art church thing, like it's on Zoom, who cares, no one's gonna see me. And I just drew, and I didn't judge myself for it, and now I've just been like drawing. And it's nothing spectacular, but I'm doing it. And so I just want to declare that we all are creative, and that we're all artists in our own right, and that we don't have to tell stories about it. We can just show up and not judge ourselves. So thank you for creating a space.
Yeah. Corinne. Thank you so much, Corinne. Our church. If you haven't discovered our church, it's awesome. Who else wanted to give a blessing or declaration? Look over here, Alexa.
Go.
Thank you, Alexa. Hi, I'm Pete. Declaration has not changed from when you reopened. I am still declaring myself to remain sober and clear, to follow a path of service to my higher power, embodied in all of the sacred mirrors I see sitting and standing around me, in all other human beings and living beings. And my blessing is to bring the whatever form of service and recognition of the higher power, however you recognize it, to all beings, that may we all find a path, whether it be through art, sacred substances, the combination of both, or meditation, mantras, and whatever can bring you closer to spirit and to be of service to this world. Thank you. Namaste and God bless.
Tell everybody your name.
Beautiful.
Oh, sorry, still Peter.
Always been, but I like everybody to hear you, because we want to attach that to your declaration. We support you, Peter.
Thank you. I try not to be attached to the name, though, you know, Pete, Peter, whatever you got.
Pete is okay, too. All right. Thank you. And congratulations, too. And who else had a blessing or declaration? Yes, we have a few.
Or wait, who'd you point to?
No, go ahead.
Oh, I saw
you
back
pick.
here first, and then
Okay,
we'll
and
come
then
back
we'll go
to the front. Okay.
Okay. Hi, my name is Madeline. Nice to see you. And I declare to share finding the balance between like the sacredness of your own practice and offerings, and the balance of sharing that with the world is something I've struggled so much with. I'm from Los Angeles. I've been wanting to come here for a while, and just seeing the special ways that you've prepared your art to be seen and received by others is it's just so moving, and I want to share. I want to do that, so I declare to share.
Alexa, your name. Madeline.
Right?
Thank you, Madeline.
That was right.
Okay, Madeline. Okay, good. Who is next?
John,
I think
you
with
wanna
the
go next?
visor.
Sure.
John.
I'd just like to make a declaration of love for my wife. It's our wedding anniversary today. Yeah.
Wow, awesome. Happy anniversary.
And thank you guys for putting out that book, Love, out. It was so basic, and it was so informative, and it was so mind-blowing. It was exactly what I think people needed at the time. Thank you. I love you.
Thank you, John.
Thank you. We love you too.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah.
Yay.
Here we have a couple more people burning shares. Take one from one line. Okay, first, hold on, put a pin there, and Katie's going to tell us who's out there who wants to give
out there in the world?
blessing or declaration.
Hi, friends. It's okay. I can do two things at once with one hand in each technology. We have, thank you for everybody who's sending in their blessings and declarations. there are many beautiful ones. I am going to read John's, which is a declaration. I intend to consistently optimize this stewardship of my time, talents, and treasures, both things and money, while guiding others to do the same. Beautiful. Thank you, John.
Who was that?
That was John.
John.
Shall
All
we do
right.
one more?
Yeah.
From the community? Okay, let's do this. I'll choose Casey. It's a blessing. Humanity is joining together in cooperation, connection, and community as we hold loving, peaceful space for the birth of a better way of balance and wholeness above and below.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Give it up for Katie, everybody. She's the best. Who's next?
Okay, there's someone over on this side.
We'll start with you.
Oh, okay. Sorry. No, good.
Thanks again. I know I had the mic earlier, but Sophia here with a blessing. Thank you for the work and the weaving that you do, for it reminds me of the very potent time that we have right now of merging what we consider dark with the light. And I bless all beings with a consciousness and a heart and intuition back to source to recognize that there's neither good nor bad in the dark nor the light, but that in that polarity and in that paradox, in the awakening of the two joining into the one, and blessing those who are suffering really deeply from the castigation of judgment for what's wrong, those who are suffering deeply inside and outside. Remember that we may remember. So I bless humanity and our intuition to remember that although we are separate, we're also one.
Thank you, Sophia. Thank you so much. Okay, do we have one more burning share. Here it is, right here.
Hello, I am also Erica. I came here in spring 2018 for the first time, and it was for a Speak with Jen Stark. And what I wasn't expecting was to have life-changing conversations with each of you, a very short one, where with Allyson, I was saying, like, thank you for having me as I was leaving, and I had to go because I had a boyfriend who was picking me up in the car, but he was waiting in the car. He didn't want to come in, and you were like, tell him to come in, like, the party is still going on. And it was just an unfit relationship, and I was like, oh, we have a disagreement over what art is, and I was trying to tell you what art is, like a definition of art broad, and you stopped me and you said, art is a bridge, and it was a bridge between he and I, and it was a pivotal moment. And then with you, Alex, I was just surprised. I didn't know your artwork, and I saw it, and I was describing to you some pain and limitations that I felt like in my creativity, and that I never imagined seeing like kind of a human form in an expanded way, in a different way, and that it was just releasing this creativity and kind of pain I was feeling. And you asked me one question. You said, are you a writer? And I said, wow, I never thought that my pain could be an opportunity or a tool or something useful to reach out and connect with people. So I want to give everybody a blessing to turn our pain into light and to recognize when we're at bridges and pivotal moments in our lives. And I also just want to give a shout out to my amazing boyfriend here. A very fitting relationship, and he's in the building. So thank you.
And remember
Super
that
cool.
sometimes if you're a bridge, you're going to get stepped on. So you can count on that. Well, I'm glad it all worked out, so that's good. Well, tonight we may be thinking of loved ones, maybe even ourselves, who might be suffering distress in body or mind. And every CoSM full moon, we take a few moments to turn inside and hold in our heart those that might benefit from a healing prayer. To strengthen this blessing, recall the name of your loved one as we pray.
Great Spirit, thank you for blessing us with this day and for our precious body and soul. We feel the light of Spirit shining in our hearts. And as we breathe, a glow expands to surround us like a luminous sphere.
The brightness in our hearts magnifies as we join together in a gleaming web with countless others around the world, a luminous net of beings. From the superabundance of our combined energy field, we envision rays of healing light surrounding and protecting us, our friends and family.
May the light shine on all who need healing. May Spirit renew each soul with creative power to rebuild stronger and weave peace and harmony across the earth. May the water, air, fire, and earth be purified, and the web of life be strong and resilient.
Amen.
Amen. Well, some who are with us tonight may be grieving the loss of a family member or a friend. We send our deep condolences to all those who are in mourning. We acknowledge the sacred space of sorrow and compassion that we carry for all those suffering on our planet. Remembering the brevity of life, we appreciate the beauty of every precious day.
Almighty Spirit, we remember the souls of beloved ones who have passed on. Cherishing them in our heart, they remain close. To evoke their memory, recall their names now as we reflect together for a moment in silent prayer, sending a wave of love from our being to theirs. May their memory be a blessing.
Well, are we going to have a discussion of...
Aren't we going to have Alexa back on the stage now?
I think we'd
Alexa,
like to
you were
call
invited.
back the...
Come on back.
Yeah.
Do you
what
want a
an
chair?
honor.
You
No,
okay?
I don't need a chair, but I'm going to use this if that's cool.
Okay,
All right.
do.
What's up, friends?
Hey, hey.
How we doing?
I'm going to move it over there. You go over here.
Thanks so much for being here. How are you two doing?
Loving it.
Elated?
Loving it.
Amazed.
Loving it, living it, breathing it,
The
feeling it,
258th.
believing
Alexa.
it. What?
The 258th.
258th, the 6th. Community, you can't make it up.
We didn't make that
We
up.
didn't make that
Hive
up.
mind.
It just
Hive
happens.
mind.
That's what you'll find when you come here. Things just sort of happen, and you're like, oh, cool. So anyways, I'm going to give a little drop about what's happening in the future. We've been open since June 3rd, and it's been amazing, and we've been slowly building our programs up since then, and we're really excited. I don't know if you've heard. Have you heard? Heard what? We have our first in-person celestial celebration since 2019 coming up in a couple weeks. Oh, so exciting. Join us Saturday, September 23rd. This is going to be our most ambitious celestial yet. It's going to be a day and night celebration, and it's going to feature some special activations.
What celestial is it, Alexa?
Autumnal, of course.
It's the autumnal equinox, darling.
Yes, so it's celebrating that mysterious balance between day and night. So you two will be doing a little ceremony to open that up. We'll have some daytime programming that'll be announced in the coming weeks. And we also have some amazing electronic music by the Wizards, Desert Dwellers, Blue Tech, Tunic, and we also just booked our girl Living Light. So it's going to be amazing. We're going to have outdoor projections on Entheon. We're going to do a stage in the parking lot because why not? And we're going to just live our best life. We're going to release the live painting lineup soon. And
4 acts. We're having 4 musical acts.
Yeah.
Desert Dwellers. Can you believe it?
Old friends. Yeah, we're really excited to bring them together. We're going to announce some live painters in the weeks ahead, plus more as we dance closer to the event. So again, like I said, this is one of our most ambitious events and productions yet, and we hope to have you share in the groove with us once again. And if you're gonna come to the Equinox, you might as well get a hotel or an Airbnb and stay for the whole weekend, because the following day, we're gonna do Art Church. And we've talked about Art Church a little bit tonight. What do we do at Art Church,
First
Allyson?
of all, if you're going to come to the autumnal equinox, bring your springy shoes.
Yeah, bring springy shoes.
Because you're going to be dancing in the parking lot.
Dance in the parking lot.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna get down with the get down.
And then the Art Church thing. What goes on? You bring your art supplies.
Of course.
Or your journaling supplies.
Yep.
Don't you, Alexa?
Yes.
If you're a writer.
Yeah.
A writer or a poet.
Yeah, and we'll have some art supplies on hand as well. And it's a time and space where we make art together and we reflect on the monthly theme. So in September, we'll still be contemplating the autumnal equinox. And this is also a chance for you to meditate with us. The Gray's curate a really fun playlist.
We have music.
Music.
We have music.
We love music.
If you feel like
obviously.
getting up and dancing, it's a
Yes.
meditation.
Yes, so come on out for that. It's a free event for CoSM members and super affordable for anybody who just wants to dip their toes in. As mentioned during the blessings and declarations, it's also available on Zoom. So if you're not in the area, but you want to hang from the comfort of your own space, you can totally do that.
Or if
as
you want to
well.
bring your children. Or if you want to bring your mother. Or if you want to bring your
them.
sister, your family. They all love Art Church.
Yeah.
I mean, the music is great for dancing.
Absolutely.
And they would love it too. But that's a late night party. This is a when is it? What's the timing of this?
So the equinox is Saturday, September 23rd, and our church will be Sunday the 24th. And you'll see the same sort of flow each month. We'll have the full moon or celestial on the Saturday, and then the following day will be Art Church. So we really want to make it a full jam-packed weekend for y'all to be.
But isn't
here.
Art Church in the late afternoon?
Oh yes, yes, it's from 3 to 5.
3 to 5. So
Yeah.
that means children
Sleep
and
in.
families and all that. And you can come and see Entheon. You can do the tour. It starts at noon, and then you can add the Art Church to that.
Exactly. We hang out in the library, which the Grey House hasn't. Did anybody go through the Grey House today? Go to the Mushroom Cafe?
Mushroom Cafe
We
will
love
be
it
open
there.
for our church.
Definitely.
Get your sandwiches there.
Get your sandwiches, your cacao, whatever you'd like. So we hope that you'll be there with us, and keep your eyes out for our Deities and Demons Masquerade lineup as well. We're really starting to book some things out. We're so excited. We also have some workshops coming up. Amanda,
Wait a minute. Plan your costumes.
Oh yeah, get
For
your
the Deities
costumes
and
ready.
Demons Masquerade Ball, do not forget. It's
Absolutely.
Maybe it's the 16th or the 17th. I don't even remember anymore.
The autumnal or the D&D?
The D&D.
Oh, that's at the end of October, like the 28th.
Start thinking.
Start thinking. And also wear a great costume for autumnal if you'd like. We really
Yeah,
love to
dress
see,
up.
get creative with the outfits, we have fun with that. So consider that. We also have some workshops coming up. We have Amanda Sage, who will be back in October for her Mixed Tech Mystics class with her partner Joe Bob Merritt. That actually, I think, is fully booked already. We
Gotta tell you, you gotta get on these things really fast because we got some other great artists going to be teaching in the brand new classroom.
Brand new classroom. We love it. And
Yeah.
don't worry, there's more. Attune yourself to the presence of the human aura in relation to the physical body during a weekend of art making with Alex Grey and Allyson Grey. Registration is now open for the Body and Soul Art Intensive happening November 10th through the 12th.
Did you ever want to draw the figure? Did you already draw the figure? Some of us are expert figure artists, but some of us are beginner figure artists. This is a class that spans both. You can watch some really great figurative artists like Alex, and you can also follow me. I'm just mediocre. So
Oh,
I
please.
studied it, but not as much. And so, yes, so don't feel, that you can't join us if you don't feel comfortable with the figure. The figure is something that if you want to include it in your art, it's an experience you should have.
Yeah, and then we contemplate each of the 7 chakras, the energy centers, and think about those colors, and the model strikes a pose, and we have a musical playlist that supports it. So it gets the energy or the vibration of that center into the work. It's a lot of fun, too. And by the end, it's kind of like a weird, subtle body work that you do on yourself just by thinking about those centers, and it all comes out. It's really
Great music that goes with
really
each
fun.
chakra.
Yeah, music again. If you haven't seen the theme, we love music. So, as always, we're open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, noon to 6. Find all that and more, cosm.org/events. Tell a friend, plan your visit. We're going to keep this going tonight. Y'all want to hang out a little bit tonight? We're going to hang out. Great. So after the broadcast wraps up, the enchantment continues. Explore at your own pace and make new friends. Treat yourself to delicious food and refreshing drinks outside by the bonfire. And while you're getting cozy by the fire, enjoy some flow art performances and music by our friends Harmall. We have a squad of live painters on the grounds tonight, and I see a few of them in the room tonight. We got Sarah Vaccarello, Louis Izzo, Ryan Bloom, Sophia Sterla, and John Mike Barone. Give them a round of applause, baby. The energy tonight is amazing. Give yourselves another round of applause. I really appreciate all of you. If you need anything at all, wave down anybody that's got one of these on or an event
Who's
staff
got the
sticker.
music by the fire?
Harmall.
Michael
Harmall.
Birdie.
Michael
And,
Birdie.
Mikey
Yeah, they're warming
Birdie.
up outside and his
Oh,
2
okay.
buddies. So get down with the get down. If you need anything, wave down anybody with one of these on or a staff sticker, and we'll be able to answer questions or point you in the direction that you need to go. For those traveling to the train station, a shuttle will be available throughout the evening. Find the giant magnet on the door that says CoSM Shuttle. And that's all I really have for y'all. I'm going to pass it back to Alex and Allyson for the closing
So beautiful.
benediction. Love y'all. Thank you.
Well done. Well done.
Dedication to love. From the core of our hearts, we dedicate ourselves to the complete and full expression of love in all our activities and in all our relationships.
Love is the soul's medicine, a refuge in our hearts, protecting us from utter despair. Finding compassion in the eyes of the beloved and the stranger gives us the courage to endure.
May love sensitize us with care and wisdom. May love help heal the sickness and wounds of life. May love enable us to forgive and accept ourselves.
May love enable us to forgive and accept each other. May love help us overcome our cruelty and bitterness, our greed and jealousy, our ignorance and delusion.
May love rule our hearts and minds, directing us to reach out, doing our best to benefit others, to heal suffering, to give gifts, to create beauty in the infinite network that is our world.
A heart of loving kindness pours creative grace into the world to alleviate pain and mend the heart net. To the healing art of love, we dedicate ourselves.
May any merit generated by our gathering here tonight be offered to the benefit and liberation of all beings. Happy full moon.
Yeah. Ow!